Right, hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do 4 DVDs and it's going to be the Twilight collection. Now I am a bit pissed because I've just done this and it took me 10 minutes to do this video and I found out that my microphone wasn't even on and now it's on green and it was on red and I was like, what the fuck? Why is it not working? And that's why. So now I'm going to do it again. Try and do it a lot quicker this time because it's going to take longer. First one is obviously the first Twilight and this is where it introduces everything. Introduces Bella mainly, like she gets moved from her mum's house in wherever it was, I can't remember, I think it was Seattle, and then she gets put in a town called Forks and goes to a new school, has to fit in, does quite well quickly, meets 4 or 5 new friends, and then she meets Edward in a science classroom where he goes mad when he sees her because he can smell her across the classroom, and it's pretty funny what happens when he smells her. One scene I can remember for a while. Then obviously they get talking and then a few days later he's not in for a good week, gone off somewhere with his family. Well, not his whole family because some of his family go to school, but you know. But then obviously when they meet in science classroom it's more about those two eventually when he comes back into it. And then Edward obviously saves her in a part where he stops a truck from smashing into her and killing her, and then she wonders, wow, how did he do that? Gets suspicious. She asks him, says that he stopped the car, and obviously he denies everything until she starts snooping around more, and eventually finds out, but they trust her pretty easily. She says that she's not anyone because she's fallen in love with him already, and that's where everything starts with those two. And I would say more, which I have just said more, but you know, feel like shit doing that now. 5 out of 5. That's what I think about all of them. I love them all. I do have a favourite one, I'll say that at the end. But I'll say my least favourite one is the second one, New Moon. It's great, obviously. All of them are. I wouldn't say they're not. Some people say they would, obviously, because you know you get the stereotypes, people saying it's gay, it's crap, it's I don't know who they think it's for, but you know, whatever they say, whatever. This is where it introduced Jacob more. He gets introduced in the first one, yeah, because Bella and him know each other as they were children. But this brings him into it more because Edward's not around because he has to go off somewhere and he thinks that they shouldn't be together anymore. And with Jacob being there and Edward not being there, it's more likely she was going to fall for him, which she does. She spends most of her summer, I think it's summer, no, it's not summer, most of her time off with him. And then there comes to a part where she tries to kill herself a few times because she sees Edward and she's like, I don't know, she's like she can't live without him. That's the way she is. That's the way some people are with relationships, and that's what it's like in this. And she tries to kill herself a few times. Jacob saves her in a few places, and Edward's little shadow says don't do it and stuff. Still does it though, reckless as usual, but you know, that's what people do sometimes. It takes still a half for Edward to be back into it, and that's when he thinks Edward's fucking Bella's killed herself because she tells like she can see the future, the past, whatever, and obviously she tells him. Oh no, she doesn't tell him because he can read minds apart from Bella's. He obviously reads Alice's mind and thinks, oh, she's dead, so he's going to reveal himself to the public and then get killed by the vampires. But Bella comes in just in time to stop him because of Alice telling her that he's going to do that. But New Moon, I think there's a fighting scene in every one of them. I can't really remember the one in this one. I think there is though. I think it. Sorry, trying to stop that from happening, but there you go. Fighting scene in this, don't know. 5 out of 5 again. And then you've got Eclipse, got 444, 555. 6 different reviewers. This introduces more vampires in this, as the newborns are a group created by Veronica, who's after. I hope it's Veronica, the ginger one, because I can't even remember her name, and I'm saying the fucking wrong name. It's not going to work, is it? Is it Veronica? So I don't think it's Veronica. I don't know, but I'll just call it that for now. I'll find out later. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I forgot this introduces, has all three of them in it mainly in this one, Edward, Jacob and Bella, because in the first one it was just Edward really, and then the second one just Jacob, and in the third one it's all of them. Because they know she's in Seattle, I think this is where she's on holiday with her mum, and they know that she's in danger of all the newborns, all the vampires after her, Veronica. And she had, like, the ginger one, she had two other people, which is, you know, Cam Gigging and some other kid with long hair. And they obviously get killed in a fight in the last two between, and obviously the Cullens and everyone, and yeah, she's on her own, so she has to create a new group, and she uses someone, can't remember his name, into thinking that, you know, she loves him, but she really doesn't. She's just using him to get to them, which she does eventually get to them, and then has a fight with Edward, and then he comes in to help. But then you've got Jacob, who fights as well, but Jacob and Bella are kissing behind the scenes while Edward's fighting with them, but then obviously he'll come in now. This, I don't know. I thought this is one of my favourites, I suppose. I don't know what else to say, I think I've said enough. But yeah, 5 stars, great, best fighting scenes out of all 4 films. Good. And the last one, Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Yeah, this is what everyone probably thought who likes Twilight. I know I did. I went to see this in the cinemas in November with my friends, 4 friends, and it's weird how I didn't watch the first one in the cinemas. I watched the second one, didn't watch the third one in the cinemas, watched the fourth one in the cinemas. It's weird, innit? But there you go. I was thinking a whole year to just watch it, watch the second part, because the ending was suspenseful. It's so good. I just thought it was the best ending, and this is my favourite one, by the way. And I thought, God, at least I get to buy this in March. That's a good thing to watch it again, because I'm going to watch all 4 today at 2 o'clock. Once I get all my stuff, I'm going to go out and get them. And let's get into this one. This is the 13 quid edition. I thought I'd buy extra. I could have bought the Blu-ray, but I'd rather just buy this. So you get the little sleeve, which is what I paid for. And then there's the box. 2-disc edition, limited edition apparently. And this is the wedding. This is where the wedding invitations go out, and then Jacob obviously is so jealous because he's in love with that, and he tries to stop it. But this is obviously when they get married, she'll have to turn into a vampire, and it's what he doesn't want. But when it happens, they go off to their vacation, their honeymoon, onto some stranded place, I think, as far as I remember, and a nice house in the middle of nowhere. And obviously with those two being alone mainly, apart from the 2 people who clean the house when they're not doing anything, I think, they obviously have sex. And then there's a part in it where Edward breaks the bed when they're having sex, which everybody found funny, obviously, because the people who were fucking cleaning came in one morning to see the bed, and then it was destroyed, and they thought, what the fuck. But obviously what happens when you have sex unprotected, you get pregnant, and that's what happened to her. And a vampire baby inside a human isn't very good, because he's not turned yet, so it's not good to have sex. And obviously Jacob finds that out, and he wants to kill Edward, and he even says that he'll kill him if she dies. And then that's as far as I can go saying things, because there's obviously a twist at the ending, and what happens is the best one. I don't know if it's everyone's opinion, probably say the first one or the third one. I just thought this was the best one. I reckon I'll think that about the second part as well. And that's mainly why I've done the review today, to show this sexy box off. And obviously the film. And that is all I have for today. Twilight review. I'll see you next time. Don't know when I'm going to do a review. Good few days. Going on for too long this video. See ya.